Hello everyone, wishing you a peaceful and energetic day in your little garden. Today, we'll be practicing a rather unique method of propagating roses by cuttings. When combined correctly, these materials will create a nutrient-rich environment, helping the rose cuttings quickly form new roots, sprout strong shoots, and develop steadily from the very beginning. The first step is still selecting and preparing the rose cutting. You should choose a favorite, healthy rose cutting that shows no signs of pests, diseases, fungus, or rot. Cuttings of moderate age will have a higher rooting rate than those that are too young or too old. After selecting a suitable cutting, remove all leaves and sharp thorns. Reduce water loss and avoid damaging the plant tissue during the cutting process. Next, trim the cutting, leaving it about 20 centimeters long. This length helps the cutting retain the necessary vitality while remaining compact enough for easy care. Finally, use a sharp knife to trim away some of the bark at the base of the branch. This helps break the outer cuticle, stimulating the underlying tissue to become more active, thereby promoting the formation of new roots. After preparing the rose cutting, we begin preparing the egg yolk solution. Take 1 egg, wash the outer shell to remove dirt and bacteria. Separate the egg white and yolk into 2 different cups. In this method, the egg yolk plays a very important role because it contains many proteins, lipids, and vitamins necessary for the initial growth of the cutting. Stir the cup containing the egg yolk until the mixture becomes homogeneous. Then gently soak the rose cutting in the egg yolk for about 30 minutes. During this time, the nutrients in the yolk will gradually penetrate the cut at the base of the branch, providing energy and stimulating the root tissue to recover faster after pruning. While waiting for the rose cutting to soak in the egg yolk, continue preparing the garlic and eggshell solution. Take 2 cloves of garlic, peel them, and chop them finely. Garlic contains many natural antibiotic compounds like allicin, which has strong antibacterial and antifungal properties, helping to protect the cuttings from harmful agents in a humid environment. After separating the eggs, wash, dry, and crush the eggshells. Eggshells are rich in calcium, which, when dissolved in water, helps strengthen the young root tissue later on. Put all the garlic and crushed eggshells into a clean glass jar. Then add about 300 milliliters of boiling water. Seal the jar tightly and let it cool naturally so that the nutrients are fully extracted. Seal the jar tightly and let it cool naturally so that the nutrients are fully extracted. Cut the foam to fit snugly over the mouth of the jar. The foam will help secure the rose cutting, keeping it upright and preventing dust and insects from entering the solution inside. Next, take about 80 grams of rice and put it in a clean plastic cup. Add 500 milliliters of clean water and wash the rice thoroughly. After washing, strain the rice water into another clean plastic cup. Rice water contains many B vitamins and a quantity of soluble starch, which helps stimulate beneficial microorganisms and support healthy root development. Once the garlic egg yolk solution has completely cooled, filter out the solids, keeping only the liquid. Then, mix this solution with the prepared rice water, stirring well to create a homogeneous mixture. This mixture has both antibacterial properties and provides essential minerals and nutrients for the cuttings in the initial stage. Pour the entire resulting solution into the prepared glass jar. At this point, remove the rose cutting from the egg yolk cup, let it drain slightly, and then insert it through a piece of foam. Place the foam to cover the mouth of the jar so that the base of the rose cutting is deeply submerged in the solution and the stem is securely fixed. Next, use a clear plastic bag or cup to completely cover the entire pot and rose stem, creating a stable, humid environment like a mini greenhouse. Place the pot in a cool, airy place, avoiding strong winds and harsh direct sunlight. Only soft, diffused light is needed. After about 10 days of proper care, you will see very positive signs. The rose stem will begin to sprout new shoots, which are bright green, with plump and healthy young leaves. Carefully observe the base. You will see many new roots forming, which are white, plump, and evenly distributed around the base of the stem. This is clear evidence of the effectiveness of this method. Once the roots have developed stably, you can transfer the rose stem to a pot. Choose a pot with good drainage and use treated river sand as the initial growing medium to help the young roots adapt easily. You may find that propagating roses from cuttings doesn't necessarily rely on chemical rooting hormones. With a little meticulousness, patience, and a proper understanding of the role of each natural ingredient, you can create an ideal environment for your rose cuttings to take root and grow vigorously. Each step, each day of waiting, is part of the process of bonding with the plant, helping the grower feel the life developing little by little. And it is from these simple experiences that the joy of gardening becomes more complete. So that each new rose cutting is not just a seedling, but also the result of perseverance, passion, and love for nature.